The Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians is pleased to bring you training on a variety of assistive technologies. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome to Tech Training Tuesdays. Today we are going to be talking about how to create a group text chat in iOS messages. So if you've ever wanted to message a whole bunch of people at the same time and have them all message that same group, Diana Brent is going to tell you how to do it.
Thank you very much. And yes, the thing about this group messaging, once you make a group, if you want to send to just one person, you can't use the group. You have to go back and use whatever that person is under your messaging app. So the group is basically a group. I've never figured out how you can set it not to do that. But if you want to set up a group list to send the same message to more than one person in iOS, you can do it from within messaging, the app itself. You don't have to do it from your contacts. However, basically what you're doing is accessing, if you have contacts, the contacts app when you do this. Unfortunately, I could not make Siri set up a group message list. It would do it for one person, but it refused to do it for more than one. If anybody knows how to do that, you're welcome to chime in when we get to questions. The number of people you can have in a group depends on two things: your carrier and whether there's a mixture of iOS and Android users. The iMessaging groups, where there's all the participants are iOS or iDevice users, you can have up to 32. And where the list includes Android members, the number is limited to somewhere between 10 and 20 members, and that depends on your carrier. And your messages, as soon as you add Android users, and this is true of single message as well, the messages are sent as SMS or MMS group messages. So that's that's what happens when we mix groups. So when we do this, and now, of course, I'm not in the messaging app. We're going to go to the messages app, and I will go there now. And I will turn on
speech
my
on.
Speech.
Edit, filter, button, message it. Marsha Yale. Messages.
There
heading.
We go.
Messages.
We're in
heading.
my messages now. So when we want to do a group message,
now,
what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, go to the compose button at the bottom.
Speech on.
And so I've turned my speech on.
Keyboard visible.
And now
2,
I'm in the
text
compose.
Field is editing. Character mode. Insertion point at start.
And so now we have several options about, and the compose button is at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And so now you have several options. You can send a message from your contacts, or you can swipe directly to your to field, which is what
button. New message.
Shush. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
2, text field is editing.
Okay.
Character mode. Insertion point at start.
I'm going to my to field, and I'm going to double tap on that. And now, as soon as I'm in the to field, I can start adding contacts. So as soon as I start typing in this field, it's going to start populating with names. So if I type Marcy's name.
Add contact. Selected. Add contact button.
Now I can
2,
just
text field
actually
is editing.
it's gonna
character mode. Insertion point at end.
So I
Marsha Yale +1 7 0 5 5 7 1 4 4 4 5 iMessage.
There. So whether I go down to the add contact or not, it's still going to, I can sit in that to field and it'll make suggestions of everybody as I type in the letters. So I'm going to add her.
Added recipient, Marcia Yale.
Okay, so now I am still in the to field. So I can just keep, and I'm not going to keep doing it over and over. I can just keep typing names and they will get added. And once I discovered that you stay in that to field too. You don't have to keep going back to it. You can just keep, once you've added that person with a double tap, then you can just keep typing in people. Type in the second name, in the to field, the third, however many you want to do. So that's the first way that you can do it, is just by typing part of people's names that are in your contact into the to field. Now I am going to go up and cancel this because we're going to do it a different way.
Cancel, new iMessage, cancel, button.
And so I've swiped left from that to field and I'm double tapping on cancel.
Cancel, new iMessage.
There.
Edit,
now
button.
now that is canceled, that particular message. And the nice thing about that is sometimes you get the wrong contact and you don't want to, actually if you double tap on them you can swipe left and you can delete that person too. But at this point we're going to try, there's another way you can do it. Alternatively, instead of adding names like that in your to field, you can go to the button below your to field, which says add contact. Now this is basically opening the same thing, so I'm not going to go through it in great detail, but be careful because below that add contact button is another button that says add. Don't touch that button because that basically adds weird things. Well, they're not weird if you want them. They're like effects and other add-ins that you might want to put in your message. So I tend not to do that. But once you get into the add contact button,
edit button, messages, filter, Marcia June Birds.
Whoa, go back up.
Edit button. Edit button.
Now I want to go to compose again.
Compose. Daphne Hitchcock. Compose.
Shush.
Compose.
There,
Button.
I'm at the bottom right of my screen. Compose, double tap.
Keyboard visible. 2. Text field. Add contact.
And I'm
button.
and instead of typing, the cursor focuses in the to field, but I can now swipe right once, double tap on add contact.
Back button.
Now, the cool thing about this is you're on your
Contacts.
back button.
Heading. Cancel button. Section index.
And there's
Adjustable.
a section index. And if you've never used this is cool because once you're on section index, you can swipe down. And every time you swipe down, you move through a letter of your alphabet.
B selected. C selected. D selected. E
And
selected.
all I'm doing is swiping down from when it said section index. And when you do that, you actually move through the letters of your alphabet. So if I wanted to add somebody whose name started with D, I'd swipe down to D.
F selected.
Whoops.
E selected.
And if I miss it, which I did, I swipe back up and I go to E,
D selected.
D. Now I'm going to double tap, I can go right, from the D.
March Damon. Dort Damder Diverson. Dan. Avisa Denny. Vegas and Jim Dargats.
And it gives me all the people in my contact list that begin with D. And if I want to add one of those, all I have to do is double tap.
Dartbrail 1 at May. AT&T data. Dartbrail 1 at May. App 2.
There.
Text field is editing. Dartbrail
And it
1 at May.
actually
Dartbrail 1
pops
at
it
gmail.com.
into
Not registered.
that
Insertion point
to
NN.
field. Now I can go back down
Dartbrail 1 at May. Add contact. Button.
to the add contact again, double tap there.
Back button.
And now I can act,
Michael
the other
Ashenhurst.
way I can do it is I can
Michael
go to the
Ashenhurst.
bottom of
Audible.
my screen
Doreen Augustine. Audible.
and it's actually,
Kiefer Bates. Kiefer Bates.
whoops,
Linda Bartram.
there's a search
Sandy
button
Bates.
which has
Kiefer
disappeared
Bates. Linda
now.
Bartram. Audio recording in progress.
Oh,
Cellular.
shush.
BritNet 93. Microphone and you. Search. Dorothy Bond.
There it is, search.
Dorothy Bond. Dorothy Bond. Jamie Bond.
No,
Lou
I don't
Botterill.
want that.
Bree Brown. Ann Bach.
I have a lot of names in
Bree
my
Brown.
thing.
Doug Brent.
My search button
Breed Brown. Section
disappeared.
index. Adjustable.
Oh, because I'm still in the
Calgary
section
Ocular
in
Prosthetics. Calgary Ocular Prosthetics. Lou Botterill.
I'm going to
Audio
go
recording in
back.
progress. Lou Botterill. Back button.
I'm going to go back and
Cancel.
go to the search button.
Lists. Heading. All iCloud. 106 iCloud.
And
Button.
I'm going to
All
go to my contacts,
277
all
contacts. Section
contacts.
index. Adjustable.
And I don't want that.
Selected.
So I'm going to
Connie Achilles.
swipe
Search. Search
to
field.
the search
Michael
button.
Ashenhurst.
So what I did was, because I got stuck in my section index, I hit the back button and went back. And then I could go back to the contacts and touch the search button on the bottom of the right-hand corner of my screen. And now,
Arizona. Michael Ashenhurst. B.
of course, it starts with A. I can type in a name because now I have a keyboard.
Jenny Axler.
I
Khadija Algenabi.
should
Audio
have
recording in
anyway.
progress. B. Heading. Jenny
No,
B. Heading.
It's taken me back
App
to
switcher.
the Eaton. No! Oh, good gosh. Now it's taken me to my app switcher. Just a second.
Zoom.
I can
Active.
fix you.
Messages. Active. Messages. App messages. Zoom. Settings. Active. Outlook. Act. Teams. Active.
I want to go
setting.
to
Zoom.
messages,
Active.
and I was
messages.
just there. There we go. Now,
Lists. Back button. Lists. Back contacts. Heading.
okay, now I can go to the,
Cancel. Button. Section index. Adjustable.
I don't want to be there.
A. Heading. Section
I wanna
index.
go
Adjustable.
to search at the bottom.
Cancel.
Second,
Button.
why is
Sec.
that
A.
not taking me there?
Connie.
It doesn't want it.
Noral Shamery. 277 contacts.
I'm glad I have so many contacts.
277 contacts.
I'm going to go back
Audio
again
record.
because I've
List.
screwed
Back
up,
button.
but that's okay. I'm used to
Cancel.
that.
But contacts. 2 contacts. Button.
Okay.
Contacts. 2
All right.
contacts. Button.
Contacts.
Email all.
Search.
Contacts. 2 contacts.
Okay.
Button.
I am going to basically not add anymore. I've got 2 in there, but I did do the search button, and then you get a keyboard, you type in the search, and it'll give you the contacts. Now, once you have everybody in, then you can swipe to the message field, past the to field, and you can type your message and send your message. Now, there's a third way for people who don't have contacts in their phone,
Cancel.
but they can
Keyboard
they
visible.
have phone numbers that they've remembered. You can also add contacts, or you can add people by just typing in their phone number. So in order to do that, you can, just a minute, now I have to find my spot so I read what I'm supposed to read. Adding people by phone number. And I have a handout, and the handout has the headings for all of this stuff. So if the person isn't in your contacts, you're going to double tap on the to field, and then that'll switch your, then you've got to tap on, at least this is the way I found, the number key at the bottom, or if you've got a keyboard, which I do, I just can type in using my keyboard, which is way easier. Type in the number you want. And when you're finished typing in the first number,
Emoji.
so I'm going to go,
Emoji. Return.
now I'm going to go down to numbers.
Numbers.
There we go. Okay, now
Letters.
I'm going to type in a number.
3. Message. 4.
4, 0.
9.
Whoops. I'm way better when I use my keyboard. Let's see. We're going to do
3. 5, 6, 8, not 0.
0. Okay. 3, 6, 5, 1.
New message. Button.
Yeah, well, come on.
Cancel.
I
Button.
was
2.
already in
Text
new
field
message.
is editing. Dartbrittle1 at May. Dartbrittle1 at gmail.com.
Oh, I forgot to
read.
cancel
New
my
mess-
other message.
Number 1 elite.
Whoa,
Cancel.
am I not
Button.
doing well today?
Added
There we
recipient.
go.
New message.
Cancel.
Edit.
New message.
Select
And
messages.
I'm going to
Button.
type 403 651 2704. And I used my keyboard. I cheated.
Edit pins. Button.
No.
Set up name and photo. Dismiss context menu. Button.
Dismiss contacts menu. I
Edit.
typed it.
Messages. Heading. Filter. March. June birds. Mark. Edit. Edit. Button. Messages. Head. Filter. Button. Marsha Yale. June birds. You are definitely right in spades. Edit. Button.
Compose.
Compose.
There
Button.
we go.
Keyboard visible.
Okay. 403 651 2704.
Added recipient, Diana Brent.
Now it put my name in because I just put my phone number in. But if it didn't put my phone number in, it would just say those numbers. If I want to add another number, I can type that number in with my keyboard. So then I type that in, and I type as many numbers as I want. I'll do one more, 403 875 2706, which is my husband's
Added
number.
recipient, Doug Brent.
And it puts him in there. So as soon as I have the, now I could put 3, 4, 5, but we're going to quit there.
Doug Brent, plus,
And-
Diana Brent, add contact, iMessage, lock,
And now
encrypted,
I'm
iMessage,
going to
lock,
swipe
encrypted.
right to iMessage, and I can type my iMessage, and I can just say hello, and he's going to say, what are you doing? Because he's out somewhere.
Add, button, iMessage, add, record audio, button,
No,
message, iMessage, text field,
Okay, there we go.
keyboard visible.
Okay. Hello. I am, and it should be doing a test, doing a test. So I typed that in, but I have my, I typed it as opposed to pecking it on my, and at this point, I think Siri would dictate the message. So you could swipe right from the to field and put it into the message field. You could make Siri talk then. And then I can send this message. There.
One on keyboard visible.
Okay, so now it sent the message
Add,
to
button.
these two
Your
numbers.
text today 1:31 p.m. Your text message. Hello. Today. 3 people. Button.
Oh, interesting.
Your text message. Hello. I am doing a chat. 3 people. Button.
Okay.
1 on red. Back
That's
button.
interesting. I'm not sure why it has 3 people in there, but that's okay. So now we're going to talk about how we name this group. You can't name a group until you've sent at least one message. And once you've sent that one message, then you can name the group. So at the top of the screen, you've got
3 people, button.
It says 3 people because that's how many. I think I put my name in twice. Anyway, I can press double tap that.
3 people back button.
And now
Edit,
I double
button.
tap edit, which is one swipe right from the back button, which is where I ended up. Edit.
Edit.
And
Edit name and
now
photo button.
I edit name and photo.
Cancel button.
And because that's the thing that you land on
Done.
after you
Dim
press
button.
the
Enter a
second
group
edit.
name. Text field.
And now I can enter a group name. So I could call it Old Family or whatever. And there, I type that in.
More heading.
And now I go
More
to
head. Done. Dim button. Done.
There.
Dimmed.
There. Now, that group message, instead of being named by all the people in the group message, is just called family. I could have called it anyone. I have one group we call Talented Trio. I've got all kinds of different groups. But the cool thing is about the messaging app, and then I'm going to stop, is that once you've got a group, there are other things you can do with this group. For example, you can, once you have any group you have, you can double tap on, I told you that you can go back and double tap on cancel anytime you want, but you can also use this group. If you wanted to call all those people at once, you could call them. And that seems to work whether they're Android or iOS users. It doesn't seem to matter. The other option is you can FaceTime them if they're all iOS users. You can't FaceTime them, Android users in the group. I think it won't even let you do it. It may not even show up. So that means if you wanted, you could have this group all set up, and then you could do, instead of using Zoom, you could use a FaceTime call if they're all iOS. And if you had in your contacts, and I don't have for everybody I have in my contacts, if you had mail will show up there as well. And how you find these things is in the group message.
Audio record cellular. 2 of Brent net 92% battery
Just
power.
a minute
Not charging.
now.
Control center.
I don't want to go to the control
Photo
center.
selection.
I want to go to my
92%
phone.
battery dolphin with or default or face button image home.
I want to go to my messages
Settings.
app
Outlook.
again.
69 messages.
There's
1 on
my
red.
maps.
Keyboard
It's
visible.
in the
Record audio button.
in the
Message
dock.
add button.
Now
Your
I
text
can
message.
actually
Hello. Today 1:31 p.m.
go to that
Text message bullet SMS. Today 1:31. Your
And
text message.
I can
Add but message text send button Q W E double
Oops,
Q
I've got to
send button message text
Terry
field
in
is
there.
editing
I
live
can
character
swipe
code,
right,
add.
and
Your
I
text
can
today one text message
actually
bullet 3 people button. One on red
FaceTime
back
them,
button.
or I can
Edit button messages filter Doug Diana and hello I am
hello.
doing a test.
That's
1:31
what I
p.m.
typed in
Your
there.
text
I
message.
typed in
I
hello.
am doing a
That's why
test.
it said
1:31
that
p.m.
wouldn't work. I mean, it wouldn't send it to anybody named hello, I guess, unless it's there. But anyway, I can actually swipe right and it'll give me options, FaceTime or text or message or phone. So basically, that's all the information on this that I have. And I do have a handout which I will send with the recording that goes through every step of all of these parts. So now we can stop. I'm done, so we can take questions.
Thank you for checking out our content. To learn more about the Alliance for Equality of Blind Canadians, please visit www.blindcanadians.ca. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe.